Let's rapidly use Meld Studio to set up a live stream for kick.com on a PC or a Mac. This is completely for beginners. We're going to start on the Meld website and make sure you visit the correct website. There's no M at the link at the end. And of course, just click download and run through the installer, accepting all of the defaults. So once Meld has opened, allow it access to the camera and the microphone. We get a little explainer to start with. We're going to click next twice, but then on the third page, click on multi-canvas. This is just a best practice for content creation to have both a landscape and a vertical canvas, and press get started. And then let's just click twice to get through this vertical setup. Let's set up our kick stream now, starting with the audio mixer at the bottom. I'm going to double click the word track and I'm going to change it to microphone. You could be more specific. For example, I have a quadcast. I might want to type quadcast at the top. I'm going to click this plus button and we're going to add noise suppression. That's called Magic Mic. Click onto the filter. I'm going to turn off the gain control. I just need the noise suppression. And I'm going to turn it to very high. That will remove fans and AC and sounds like that from the background. And of course, now we need our headset. So I'm going to add another audio mixer track. I'm going to name this one headset. I'll click select device at the bottom. Of course, your headset is an output device and mine's the Cloud 2 wireless. So now our mic and headset are added for kick. We need to set up the actual kick stream now, and that's scenes and layers on the left. To start with, I'm going to double click scene. We'll do the basics, and the basics is a just chatting scene, aka full camera, and a computer display, aka gaming. I'll name this one full camera. You can name it just chatting if you want. I'll click the plus button and I'll name this one computer display. Click back onto full camera, and underneath layers, we now need to add our camera, which is a video device. So underneath the drop down list, I'll click the correct camera. And of course, this is a PTZ camera. I would move the camera down if I was actually live streaming. And we may as well set up, just for best practice, our vertical canvas as well. So click on start blank, right click the camera, click copy, right click into the vertical space and click paste. I'm going to click this button. That's going to give me a perfectly centered vertical camera. I'm going to drag it into the top left corner, something like that. I'm going to drag this square down. And now I've got a perfectly centered vertical camera. I'm going to click back onto the landscape layer though. You can see this changes in the top left corner, and click on a computer display. And of course, what we want to add here is our computer display and then our camera on top. So we start with the display capture, which is the computer display. For me, that's the Samsung. Drag the squares in the corner if you need to move it around. I'm going to copy and paste this into the vertical canvas. I'm going to put this in the bottom 2/3. So I'm going to drag it down to the bottom like that, and then just drag it roughly up so it's in the bottom 2/3 of the vertical canvas. We're going to click back into landscape now, and we're going to add in our video device, aka our camera again. For me, once again, that's this tail eye camera. Of course, I don't want it full screen this time, so I'm going to drag the corners. I'm going to use these guidelines to perfectly center it. And I'm also going to use the arrow keys on my keyboard to offset it to the right a little bit. And I'm going to right click copy, right click paste. I want it in the top left corner, but of course I want it to fill in this space. So we're going to fill in the space like such, and we might have to click and rearrange things a little bit. And now on scenes on the left hand side, you can see we can click nicely between full camera and computer display, depending on what you're doing. Of course, now we need to add in our kick live stream. So click on file and preferences. Firstly, we're going to double click the video bitrate, set it to 6000. Just as a best practice, set the vertical to 6000 as well. Even though of course on kick, we're just streaming in landscape for now. Stream settings is the key one. Add output. Custom RTMP is the option you want. Underneath stream output, we're going to rename it to kick. And of course it wants a server URL and a stream key. So kick.com/dashboard or dashboard.kick.com as it seems to have changed to. Click on channel, stream key and URL. For some reason there's no click to copy button, and you might have to do some authentication to actually copy it. And once you have authenticated, it looks like the copy button now appears. So I'm hiding the stream key, but go ahead and click the copy button on the URL and click the copy button on the stream key. And of course just paste each one into Meld. And this is your main canvas, and click back when you're done. And you can see we've now got kick added. And now we can close out of the settings, and you can just press go live when you're ready to stream on kick. And for now, you'll have to view your chat from the kick dashboard. If you also want to stream on TikTok, I'll put a link where anyone can get a TikTok live stream key, and they can use this vertical canvas to stream on TikTok. So that will be in the description.